China having economic power over U.S. companies like the NBA.
Way too much of it.
Yeah,
Why so much?
because that's where all the people are.
Because
Think about it. They got
the United States doesn't know how to freaking use
They got
it. That's why.
1.2 billion people
Freaking
living
fools.
there. You don't even know what a billion is.
Bro, like, if you think about, like, like, these NBA players, like, they won't say anything about, like, Hong Kong.
Yeah.
But then, like, the second anything else happens, they're, like, on it.
Yeah.
They won't say anything about Hong Kong. Because China's done.
Dude.
China will cut off the NBA in
America's
seconds.
kind of beta compared to China. I think like 55% of the Chinese population are entrepreneurs
Oh, really?
or something like that.
Oh.
I want to be all.
I think it's like 10% for the U.S. or something like
Is
that.
it really? It's
Like-
because everyone goes to college here.
Yeah, everyone's following the system.
But like, if the entire U.S., if 55% of the U.S. was entrepreneurs, we'd be leaps and bounds ahead of every country.
They don't want us to be entrepreneurs, bro.
Yeah, they discourage it.
But also, you have to have consumers, and the problem is China has so many consumers
Yeah.
that they have
That's
power over us because of the sheer volume of consumers that they have.
What we've done is
That's
we've
true.
relied
That's a
on
good point.
ourselves being the consumer and placed it on them, making
Yeah.
our value higher as not actual, like, worker consumers, but higher product managers, kind of. You know what I mean?
No.
So in a company, you got the higher ups, the middles,
just
and the
stop.
bottoms.
That's awesome. Anyway.
Yeah, like, if you think about, like, China has control over, like, everything, the government. So if the NBA started saying free Hong Kong, like they have, like, the Black Lives Matters on their jersey, if they said free Hong Kong, bro, their
Whole entire
income,
salary
boom,
done.
they would have no money. Because you realize, like, with the NBA, American people only account for, like, 10% of the market. Everything else is China. In China, they love the NBA. And they're, like, same with Hollywood. Hollywood just freaking bows down to China. Because that's where all their freaking money comes from.
Have you ever seen any of that Bollywood stuff from India? It's
There's a cricket
funny.
show, the Bollywood. It's actually kind of.
What's Bollywood?
It's Indian Hollywood.
And it is awesome. You'll have this guy in a uniform, and he has
No,
this
it's
freaking gun and a banana right next
No,
to
it's
him,
not.
and he'll freaking grab his banana and cut the dude's throat.
No, it's not.
And like, it's funny.
That
dude.
sounds like India.
It's the funniest crap. If you
Indian
watch it.
TikTok, make that a movie.
I don't even know
Anyway.
what Indian TikTok is.
That's a hungry movie.
Well, how do we get around that? How do we stop that?
It's a really stinky left-hand movie.
What? What?
Yeah, because they wipe with their left and shake with their right.
That is my poop hand.
That's my shit.
Oh, do you guys agree with the caste system?
Can we finish this topic?
Oh yeah, my bad.
How do we get
Fucking
around it?
ignoramus.
I don't know.
Well, we owe money to him.
Well, how are we supposed
What do you guys even think about that?
We're always
Dude,
gonna.
I don't even know how the world debt freaking
There's a
works.
video on YouTube, and it's like this couple that try and live with, like, on everything that without China.
Mm-hmm.
They only lasted like a couple months. I'm pretty sure. I never watched the video, but I heard
Yeah.
about it.
How do you do it, bro?
Everything we buy is from India.
Well, and here's
Or
China.
here's another
Friggin'
thing I
India.
have, bro. If you are like so against, if you're like such a human rights SJW,
We should be
don't own an iPhone. Don't own an iPhone.
Don't own a smartphone.
You don't care about
No
people.
technology.
You don't care. Those are being made by freaking slaves, dude.
Mhm.
You don't
Yeah.
care.
Don't get clothes either.
Yeah,
And
Some kid freaking working for 5 cents an hour,
in China,
sewing your freaking Nike shirt.
bro, get out of here. You don't care about slaves.
Make your own clothes, freaking bum.
They don't care, dude.
I think Nike pays like $15 or something like that per shoe. To have them
Yeah.
completely made in China, and they turn around and sell them for $100 here.
Exactly. I hate that, dude. You don't care.
Yeah, for real. I don't know how we get out of it.
How do you get
Well,
it?
What are we? How many
Go to
$1 trillion
war.
are we in debt? Yeah, let's kill them all.
Go to war. That's the only
But
option
but
I see.
if you kill them all, then
how are we
you
supposed
have no
to get
income.
new stuff? Yeah, how are we supposed to get
You
that?
just take over their land and take that as your income.
No, but
It's medieval ages tactics. Land is money.
Okay, if they do
Plus,
Get her done! Get her done!
plus we'd help global warming. with that shit.
Nuclear attack!
There's 1.2 billion people off the face of the earth. That's some Genghis Khan
Hey,
shit.
That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do anyway with this freaking
Did
coronavirus
you know-
and everything.
Did you know China's just as big as the U.S. size-wise?
Yeah, they
They
just
just-
have quadruple the amount of people.
Yeah.
They got a lot of rice men.
Like if you put China over the U.S., the
got a
only
lot of
difference
rice.
really is that it's got a little bit of a corner up here, but China's got it south, and that's why they have so much rice in China and stuff like
Dude,
rice and farms.
How do we stop it, bro?
Well, the problem of how this came about is because we came from 0 to 3 billion was super slow, but from 3 billion to 7.8 billion, rapid in 200 years, or something like that. It's
What are you talking?
What the does that have
I'm
to
talking-
do with us
what are
getting
you
away from
talking
China?
I'm talking about exponential growth, and that's where all the consumers are being grown up and bred up in India and China, and so
Alright.
that's where they're taking all of our
Alright,
products that
shut
we're
up.
making from America.
Shut the f- up. You're
No,
like
that doesn't. I don't know what that has to do
we're
with
on
what
square
we're talking
A. You're on
I'm-
square to fucking
No,
Q.
I'm explaining about how this came up, like how.
No,
China-
how it comes up is China has people. They're buying things from us. We don't want to do things that China doesn't want us to do because they won't buy from us.
I'm trying to explain how that came
How
about.
what?
How it came
How
about.
people are born? Is that what you're trying to explain? I'm like confused about
No,
what you're saying.
I'm telling you how they became all the consumer and all the maker and all that other stuff.
Because they
They
have
have
people.
Okay, whatever.
Not to mention people willing to freaking work just so they can buy bread.
Rice.
right.
Well, the crazy
Rice
part,
Rice cakes.
they get paid like what, 15 cents an hour or
Not,
something.
dude, some, it just depends, bro.
Depends, dude.
Some
Some-
they don't even get paid, bro. They
Yeah,
just get a
bro.
place to live.
Probably, yeah.
Did you know outside of some factories they put nets on because people
People
look
jump
out
out.
the
Yeah.
windows?
Freaking, dude, they're slaves, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And freaking SJWs don't give a shit.
They're all about body positive movement.
Don't even get me started on that crap, dude.
I keep looking at all this like stuff on like Snapchat or something, like ads,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be like stuff for freaking people to hide like their fat, like they make clothes to put on their bellies, or they put like they make these things to
I
put
saw
on their
this meme.
stomachs.
I saw this meme, bro. It said, "If they're called leggings, why is your stomach in them?"
Dude, when
They're
girls
making like these anti-cellulite leggings now. I'm like, you're gonna make everyone fat doing that crap.
Mhm.
The only thing keeping people from getting fat is
Shame.
shame.
and
Shame,
people want
bro.
to take that away.
Shame is a powerful thing.
It is. I remember when the girls rugby team made fun of my skinny legs, where I did legs for like 5 days a week.
And now they're
freaking months. Got those babies where they should be. Soft. Everyone's
Soft,
freaking
bro.
soft.
I don't see a.
I don't see LeBron saying nothing about Hong Kong.
Exactly.
I don't
Hey,
see us.
Why?
getting out
Because
of
he's
it.
not gonna make $250 million.
No.
It's true.
To make 100 yen.
But do you want a Sprite cranberry?
Unless we completely take them to war and wipe them off the face of the earth, I don't see.
I
I,
love your solution, Nick.
I don't see a way out of it.
Maybe
I want a Hong Kong.
we have to.
Is the U.S.
Because-
self-sustainable?
No.
Well,
The amount of resources
We're
we have.
self-sustainable.
Yes.
We're self-sustainable.
But,
But-
with like sugar.
Well, I know we
sugar
just
and
built up our
freaking,
oil industry.
Like food.
Mhm.
How much of that?
We're the
food-
only country in the whole entire world that's self-sustainable.
So I
If zero trading was gonna happen, we would be the only country that would survive. Well,
also
we'd be the only country that could survive in a post-industrial.
So I was reading this post about like veganism and whatnot for my botany class, and they were saying if we really needed to self-sustain, we could just take the state of Illinois, that size, and just land farm it, and then that would feed the
The
United
whole entire
States,
United
330
States, yeah.
million people.
And then you also have to think about like metals and.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Alaska and Texas are full of oil,
Yeah.
so we don't really need to worry about that. Again, Alaska,
South Dakota, North Dakota.
South Dakota, North Dakota.
And we still have stuff in Utah we haven't tapped.
I mean,
because of
Utah
natural
has
parks.
we have one of the biggest copper mines in the nation.
We have
Yeah.
the biggest. We have enough salt for.
Get rid of some salt.
Right? I mean, When it comes to precious metals, we're fine. We have enough stuff to be able to continue building electronics, keep us self-sufficient.
No other country
Oil.
has that.
What would you guys do if the dollar just meant nothing anymore? Like it dropped to zero.
Well, everyone would panic. First of all,
Like
everyone would lose it. Other countries would come in. We would get more. We'd be more in
The
debt.
dollar is already zero.
Yeah, our dollar's garbage. What's the dollar backed by?
Nothing.
nothing.
It's literally.
It's literally backed by confidence that you'll be able to use it again.
Yeah, that's it. That's a fragile system.
Yeah.
That's why people
What
like
happens if I-
Bitcoin. right
Dude,
now.
when freaking China virus happened, bro, what happens?
Stock market just broke.
What? Okay, China virus happens. I go to you come to me and say, here, I would like to give you this money for your motorcycle. I don't know.
You're
I'm gonna say, I don't trust the dollar. Now you've just lost trust in the dollar, and you now see that you're not gonna be able to spend dollars if you get them, so you're not gonna let people give you dollars. The dollar is now worth nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody has any trust.
That's
in
why
it.
precious metals and all that stuff goes up in value.
Yeah,
Items go up in value during depressions and hits.
that's why it's good to have like
Bartering.
silver and gold and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I kind of wish the U.S. still kind of operated on a bartering system.
Well,
You just go to the store.
Walmart.
You go
Hey,
to-
I
you
want
go
this.
You like bring your turtle. You're like, I'll give you this turtle for 4 gallons of milk. It's like deal.
at freaking Walmart, they just have like random stuff that people have brought.
Oh,
That
that
would be funny.
would you get?
What if
That's
everything was,
NPS.
or just like farmers markets was where we get food.
Yeah.
What about
Amazing.
what about prostitution? That's a form of bartering. Would you accept that?
Of course.